The pressure on footballers is greater than it has ever been. Under the spotlight of cameras that are beamed all over the world, the expectation to perform puts a huge weight on the shoulders of these players. Some thrive on it, even actively embrace it. But for Aaron Ramsey, the key to maintaining his competitive edge is his ability to unplug after a game and remove himself from football.
I think it's important to take your mind away from football. I play golf, I take my mind off it that way. I have a family, which are very important in my life as well, which, sort of take your mind away from it. I think is important. But obviously when you are playing football, you have to give everything and focus 100% on trying to do your best. So yeah, it's important to have the right balance. No, it's really nice. A few of the players play, so we like to get out at appropriate times. But yeah, it's something else to think about rather than just football. And it's obviously our competitive nature does come out on the golf course as well. So it's really enjoyable.
On the pitch and off it, footballers are under the ever-watchful eye of the world's media, and it's something they have to get used to.
Obviously, when you first come in through as a youngster, and you start to get recognised and signing autographs and things like that, it does flatter you a lot, and certainly takes some time to get used to. But as the years go by, it's sort of part of the job, and it's part of football.
Up until recently, players only had limited means with which to interact with their fans. But thanks to social media, Aaron's generation have been able to connect with supporters on their terms, rather than relying on the newspapers and TV.
Yeah, I think that's important, obviously, to show your appreciation for the support that they've given you throughout the season, and yeah, I hope to do that, and just so that they know how grateful I am for their support, not just for me, but for the club as well.
After a win, it's easy for Aaron to remove himself from football. But it's the losses that sometimes take a little more effort to move on from.
Obviously, you're disappointed with the result, but there's nothing you can do about that now. So it's important to also to put that to the back of your mind, learn from what went on there, and to focus on the next game, and to prove that what you can do, and that you are, get back to winning ways, if you like. So it's important to just put that to bed.
Away from the pitch, Aaron is polite, mild-mannered and easygoing. But on it, he's a totally different animal. Competitive, tenacious and diligent. It's a real shift in mentality that he likens to a switch being flicked in his head.
It's pretty much like that. I give everything when I'm on the pitch, on the training pitch, and when I'm at the training ground working in the gym or wherever. I always give everything that I've got, and as soon as I go home, then I just relax and switch off and do other things.
By taking himself away from the game when he's off the pitch, Aaron is able to give his full attention when he's on it, which is why his lifestyle is so important.
Yeah, I think, as soon as you're settled, you feel like you have a responsibility in the team. You're confident, you want to be out there expressing yourself, and yeah, I'm in that place, and in this team where I feel comfortable, and where I can feel I can play my best football. So yeah, I'm really happy on the pitch at the moment.
The work-life balance is important for any professional, but with the pressure on Aaron's shoulders, he's had to find the best ways to unwind, something that has helped him blossom into one of Europe's top midfielders.
I'm not one of them people who goes home and has to put football on straight away on TV and watches Sky Sports News and things like this all the time. It's important to take your mind off football. Otherwise you become too obsessed and you look too much into things, and You could have problems when you do that, then when going onto the pitch and playing and things. So it's important to take your mind off, but then when you're there and playing, to 100% focus on what you're doing.